Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more major ARK news. And today, well, I already posted a video about the Dreadmare, but yeah, the Dreadmare has come as the next fantastic tame. We have not had a fantastic tame since the Pyromane was released back in June. But yeah, the Dreadmare looks pretty cool, and I've already tamed one. If you have watched my playthrough, I've already made a video on it. But yeah, the Dreadmare, a legendary creature of myth and shadow. This fearsome mount, found on scorched earth in the center, grants you command over dark magic, draining the life of foes, weakening defenses, and even veiling allies in a shroud of darkness. Take flight on this ominous steed and wield its unique power to turn the tide in your favor. Embrace shadows. Dreadmare awaits. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I know a lot of people still have mixed opinions over the fantastic tames, and honestly, this is what I have to say about fantastic tames. Like, this is my honest review. When the Pyromane first came out, I thought it was cool, but I didn't like the idea that it was a pay to win. But then again, I play single player, so pay to win creatures don't really affect me that much, plus they're not that expensive. I mean, this thing was $5 and the Pyromane was $5. So it's not really putting a dent to my wallet. I know people who play on official. They are probably the ones complaining the most, but it affects them the most, as opposed to me. The Dreadmare and the Pyromane don't really affect me all that much, so it's not something that I'm against personally for me. But for the greater community, pay-to-win creatures, it honestly depends on the circumstances. Is this thing overpowered or not? Because here's the thing, if it's not an overpowered creature, if it has unique abilities but it's not overpowered, then it's not necessarily the end of the world. Because if it is something you can still fight with vanilla creatures, then you know, it's not that big of a deal. If it's crazy overpowered like the Pyromane used to be, which it got nerfed, then that's where it causes a problem. But here's the thing. The Dreadmare, I tamed one, and it was like the level 135 one. Here's the thing. It did less than 100 DPS per regular attack. I mean, yeah, it has special abilities and all that, but if you have ever seen me play with these fantastic creatures, like, I either always click the wrong button, or the ability's not working, or whatever, it's bugged, or whatever. So I usually use the vanilla attack, which in this case I think is like a bite attack or a trample. I think it's a bite. It does very little damage. It's equivalent to an Argent. Not a lot of damage unless you get this thing tons of mutations and just wicked, insanely imprint. You know what I mean. So ultimately, I don't think the Dreadmare is bad. I'm still mixed on the idea of the fantastic tames, but I still don't mind it, because here's the thing. If the fantastic tames are not overpowered, like, yes, you're gonna give them special abilities to make people want to buy them. But if they're not overpowered to the point where they are going to rule your game and just make your ARK experience miserable because you don't purchase them, then I don't necessarily think they're the end of the world. That's just my thoughts as of now. But who knows? We'll just have to see. I think the Dreadmare is not as overpowered as the Pyromane was. The Cryopod thing, I do like that. But you can only cryo one thing at a time. So that, to me, that is not overpowered. That is... because think about it. One cryo at a time means one Dreadmare at a time. So... you know, and it still has a cooldown. So anyway, those are my current thoughts on the Fantastic Tames as opposed to my previous thoughts, which I don't even remember what those were. But those are my current thoughts as of the release of the Dreadmare. I kept saying Dreadmane. I don't know why. Pyromane Dreadmare. Not Dreadmane, Dreadmare. Gotta get it. But yeah. So moving on, Fear Ascended is live, and I love this. We have heard your feedback about Fear Ascended, and have invited our spooky friends, including Dodo Rex and Dodo Wyvern, to join us on the island, Scorched Earth, and the Center. So the fact that it doesn't say Aberration means that we're probably not going to get the ghost skins for the Reapers and Basilisk, which is kind of a bummer. But I like how they brought the Dodo Rex and Dodo Wyvern back. I've already made videos working on them. Did we take them out? Did we fail? Did it take multiple attempts? Did we do it on attempt 1? You'll just have to see. But yeah, Fear Ascended and all series goodies are lurking in the main game in its own mod and making a creepy appearance in Club ARK. Now, here's the thing. I still don't like the Club ARK. Their original goal to go to Club ARK. I still don't like that, because I just have not been able to download Club ARK. I have tried every possible trick in the book to get Club ARK downloaded, and it just will not. I just cannot get it. It won't. I don't know. So that's why in the future, hopefully Wildcard will remember this. I'm pretty sure they will. And they'll just make more mods for Turkey Trials and Winter Wonderland, all that stuff. But yeah, the event ends on the 13th. These are your event creatures. Okay, so it says Ghost, but doesn't say Aberration. So how are we going to get a Ghost Basilisk? I want to assume either these are typos. Wait, Ghost Wyvern? Ghost Wyvern, but no Skeletal Wyvern. That's weird. And I'm wondering if some of this stuff is not coming to the map, that you have to go to Club ARK for some of this stuff, because to me, if that's the case, like I can't test that out, because for whatever reason it it just will not work. Okay, so look, here it says Dodo Rex, Dodo Wyvern, Scorched Earth, Zom Dodo, Island and Center, because it comes with the Dodo Rex. But the rest of this, it does not give them an island thing. But here's the thing, I've already pre-recorded an episode, and I found skeletal creatures. So I was able to get skeletal skins. I have not been able to find ghost skins, but here's the thing, I got the Dino Finder mod, and it says ghost and skeletal creatures spawn on the maps. So this should be carried down to all of these. All creatures will spawn on their native maps, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Club ARK. New cosmetics. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Those. Yeah, those are old. We still have those. That is new. The chibis. I'll have to see if I can get a skeletal or ghost chibi. I still have not gotten the Howler Sniff to work. That's weird. I'm gonna have to play around with that. But yeah, I've got the colors going. And then we have a lot of patch notes that they did. So yeah, that's a lot of patch notes. Survivor May. Not true. Kills an ocean. Hater one. Then alphas. Oh, you used to be able to carry alphas by a rhino. Interested. See. Prevented. Okay, that's interesting. X points. Server crashes. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this. Now they are doing their Extra Life event. So we're gonna check that out now. So their Extra Life is about to start. Actually, it has started. Because yeah, it's 12:32 Central Time, so 10:32 Pacific. And Roz Clark's there. Congrats, Roz. Let's see. You can. So they said here are your sneak peeks. ARK the Animated Series Part 2, a music sequence from the reveal of the show. 6 of the Bob's Tall Tales Wasteland War reveals, a discussion with the maestro himself, Mr. Gareth Coker, preview of ARK Ultimate Mobile Edition from Grove Street Games, and generous prizes from our sponsors. So, here's the thing I'm concerned about with this. For me, I like the animated series. I like the Bob's Tall Tales. I like the discussion with Gareth Coker. I could say his name right. That's pretty cool. What I don't like, well, I do like the prizes. The musical sequence, that's a meh. That could be cool. What I don't like is the mobile edition because I don't think a lot of people are interested in ARK Mobile. At least a lot of people aren't. My question is, what is the new roadmap going to look like? When are the community creature votes going to reopen? Because you have said in Discord that they are reopening. So, can you give us a rough estimate as to when? Could you say, hey, we're going to give you an update soon, but it's not going to be to the long distance future? Like, here's the thing, just say something like that. You know, I don't want you to say, oh, it's going to open in March. Like, you don't have to say that. You can just say it's going to make a comeback, but we don't know when. I would like the roadmap. I would love an update on Ragnarok, because here's the thing. After Extinction, personally, I am not a fan of Genesis 1, Genesis 2. I think those two maps should be games of their own. I think, in my personal opinion, those should be ARK 2. Those should not be part of the main game. So I'm hoping they go directly from Extinction to Ragnarok. And they did a Brachiosaurus concept art reveal, so I'm assuming Brachiosaurus is what's coming to Ragnarok. Or who knows, it could also come to Extinction. So I'm hoping they do Ragnarok and Valguero as well, to make up for the non-canon DLCs, or lack thereof. Because I think the non-canon DLCs after Extinction, I think after Extinction, the story arcs went downhill and the non-canon DLCs went uphill. Because I think the non-canon started out rough, but progressively got better. And ARK started out at the top, and after Extinction, just dropped off a cliff. That's just my personal opinion. When it comes to the maps, I think the Center and Valguero are my least favorites of the non-canon DLCs. I like Valguero slightly more than the Center. So I hope they do Ragnarok and then Valguero, even though I'm not that much of a Valguero fan. I think that would make up for the lack of non-canon DLCs. Plus, that would make up for the creature votes. So if they decide to put Brachiosaurus in Ragnarok and say, hey, we'll do more votes come Valguero, you know, that would be amazing, you know? And then do Genesis 1 after Valguero, then do Crystal Isles, then do Genesis 2, and then do the rest of the non-canon DLCs. I think that would be a good pattern. Just personally, because I'm just thinking that if you do canon, non-canon, canon, non-canon, I think that's a good pattern to go on. I think the only reason they went straight from Aberration to Extinction was to finish the Bob's Tall Tales. Because a lot of people ended up liking Bob's Tall Tales, so they're like, okay, they love the steampunk, let's make them love Wasteland Wars as well. So, anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing. That's it for the ARK news. Yeah, they're gonna have more stuff out. Go check out their live stream. I'm willing to bet they're going to talk more about than just these 6 topics. I think these are just the starting points. Don't get your hopes up for the ARK 2. Personally, I don't care for ARK 2 anymore. I think ARK 2 has just been thrown in a shredder, and the shredder's been turned on. I think ARK Survival Ascended is going to be ARK 2. That's just me. I don't really care much for ARK 2 anymore. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.